Well, good morning, Lionhearts. Merry Christmas. I have my elf shoes out. I mean, literally, they are literally elf shoes. They're Puma elf shoes from the movie Elf. I have a shock and a surprise for you today. Guess what we're doing? We're going to Graceland. Daze with Jordan the Lion. It begins now. It wouldn't be Christmas if I didn't show you one of my Christmas presents, would it? And a very Merry Christmas to you. Everyone will want to see you for Christmas before we whisk them off to Tennessee, Jaw, which is exactly what we're going to do. So say Merry Christmas to everyone, and we are going to be magically ported to Memphis, Tennessee. That's right. Good morning, everyone. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. I hope you all are having a very Merry Christmas today. I wanted to start this out, or at least have a great Christmas for you, and I thought, what is the best way to surprise you? And bang, let's just go to Memphis, Tennessee and go to Graceland for Christmas. So that's what we're going to do today. I decided to, of course, spend the night in the guest house at Graceland, so I'm going to show you around the decorations here. Then we're going to take off across the street over to the guest center and check in because we have a holiday tour scheduled today. Daze with Jordan the Lion and you all, and a very Merry Christmas begins right now. And what an awesome night it was. I've spent the night here a couple of times before, but this is the first time I've ever got the gold lame suit over there on my wall. The guest house to me always kind of has a festive vibe to it, but you can already see here we've got a little holiday decoration specific for the season. And then the amazing front lobby Christmas tree when you first come in. You guys are gonna love this. They did a great job. Oh yeah, doesn't that look amazing? I love their lobby anyway, but it just looks even better with that beautiful tree. You know, Elvis loved Christmas, so they do it up big here. He always decorated pretty much right after Thanksgiving and then kept the decorations up till his birthday in January. And something I didn't know until I was watching their little Graceland TV thing last night was that every piece of furniture in here was chosen for a specific reason, whether it had something like the backs of these chairs. They said the swoop going upward reminded them of like Cadillac fins, and when Elvis would raise his cape at the end of the night when he would like do his bow to one knee. Pretty cool. Then I'm gonna go down this hall because they have kind of the Graceland entrance recreated over here, and I want to see if they did anything special there. Nothing any different than usual, but it still looks wonderful. Look at that chandelier up there. Takes you upstairs. And oh yeah, the main deal for today. We're going to Graceland, baby. If you can't stay at Elvis's mansion, this is the next best thing. You really do get that feel, so I always love staying here when I'm in town. We're gonna head across the street and check in for the holiday tour. Oh yeah, and by the way, today is a special Patreon sunglass vlog, so not only is it Christmas, but it's a special Patreon sunglass vlog for Tyler Phillips. Tyler, I hope you enjoy this vlog. All right, I am so excited. Look how festive it is. Doesn't that look great? Oh, I love it. Oh yeah. Look at all the candy canes and the Christmas trees. I love it. The reindeer. I love Christmas. Elvis loved Christmas. And my man who has the sunglass vlog today, you get sunglasses that were inside Elvis's house at the end of today. Oh, I'm so happy to be here. And they're even playing Elvis Christmas music over the intercom speakers. How great. Wow, look how great this looks. Look at that reindeer popping out of the Christmas tree. And Santa. I'm having an Elvis Christmas. We're having an Elvis Christmas. Yes. There's our first drummer boy of the day. Yeah, they're really putting you in the mood, aren't they? We'll come back even at the end of the night and see it all in the dark. Check out this display. You got the EP mailbox. And Elvis Presley Boulevard.
Walking up to the mansion now. There is the front of the beautiful mansion. Elvis spent his first Christmas here in 1957, knowing that he had just been drafted, and right after Christmas he was going to take off. So Christmas was always a big deal to Elvis, and I just thought, man, how special to get to see the way Elvis used to dress up the house for Christmas time. And just imagining Elvis looking out that glass, welcoming someone at the front door. Now this display, Elvis got pretty much his first Christmas here and used to display it where the nativity scene is now, but then got the nativity scene and moved it around. But he used to put this on his Christmas cards, Merry Christmas, you know, from Elvis. And then that's looking up at Elvis's bedroom, where of course he would have, you know, looked out, fans at the gate, and it's also sadly where he passed away in the bathroom right off of his bedroom. But I love seeing those trees like that for Christmas. This really does have a whole different vibe at Christmas time. So we get to go on in. Brace yourself. These are Elvis's original decorations from when he was alive. Doesn't it look amazing? That's all stuff. They take it down every year and put it all away, and they use the same stuff every year. Just magical feeling, isn't it? It's the custom couch that Elvis had made for that room, and they take down the blue curtains and put up the red ones just like he used to. Look at that tree, isn't that wonderful? The presents underneath. That box on the table was a gift from Priscilla to Elvis, and there of course is a picture of Elvis right around when he bought Graceland. Look at the detail. Just very festive. You'd expect nothing less. And a beautiful tree. Find old pictures of the Memphis Mafia. That was actually a gift, that painting, for Vernon for Christmas from Elvis. And now we're walking back out into the main entryway, looking in at the dining room. We'll go in there eventually. And this is looking back at the front door that we just came in. Just a beautiful house, right? You can just see Elvis walking down those stairs, or Lisa Marie in 1968 coming down for her first Christmas here. That's looking towards Elvis's parents' room. And of course Elvis's room was upstairs. And I had to put me in there. Now this is looking in at Elvis's parents' room and then eventually his grandmother's room, and you can see the presents in here. It's very festive, almost like Hanukkah. All blue and silver and very beautiful. Then that was looking in at the poodle wallpaper in the bathroom. Now we're coming back out into the main entryway and just kind of taking in that staircase, all the beautiful original decorations, and the chandelier above, up to Elvis's room, Lisa Marie's room up there. And the red, it just feels so great to be in here. Now this is great. This is exactly the way he used to decorate for Christmas. Trees in different rooms. This shows the shirt he was wearing in those photos with Lisa Marie opening presents. There's Vernon as Santa Claus for Lisa Marie's first Christmas in '68. That's exactly how the tree and everything was when he used to decorate. They bring out special Christmas china, and they only do tours up until December 20th. Because Lisa Marie likes to bring her family here to celebrate the holidays the same way that she did when she was a little girl. Elvis's favorite TV. And here's a photo of Elvis with Lisa Marie opening presents, and then they were showing that they had the shirt right here and one of Lisa Marie's gifts, that little tricycle. Then there's, you know, a little bit of the whole room feel. Elvis would have been at the far end of the table sitting near the tree. Then of course Priscilla and Lisa Marie together. And a stairway that leads upstairs. Love that carpeting. But this is the kitchen. And notice how different the kitchen looks. There's the television and the phone that he would use to call and ask for things. You can see the decorations in here. Lisa Marie, like I said, likes to cook and have her Christmases here. There's some of the original candy trays. Aren't those great? And then check out these salt and pepper shakers that say Presley and the other one says Elvis. Isn't that wonderful? And then the little kind of like cookie jars or sugar containers. And that old-fashioned stove. And you can just imagine how many different Christmas holiday cookies would have been cooked in here. Elvis was a huge, huge fan of Christmas. They celebrated it pretty much until his birthday would come in January. And there's another set of gifts for Lisa Marie. Now we're going downstairs to the music room. And you can see where Elvis would have had guests right there at the bar. And then as we enter the music room, you notice that the little monkey, the little chimpanzee, has the holiday decorations. That was for Scatter, that used to live at Graceland. And then there's some of Elvis's music and holiday cards down there. He used to love to play Christmas music. He had a 100 record jukebox in here and loved to entertain friends. Had 3 TVs because the president had that. Of course, there's Elvis's music. Would have loved to just heard something coming out of those speakers. You know, just feel like you're a guest of Elvis's sitting on that big sofa. Then this was the bar area, but they showed us that, you know, Elvis wasn't a drinker, but he used to like to keep Tab and Mountain Dew for himself and then ice cream for Lisa Marie down there. And that room is where they keep the decorations in the off season, but Elvis used to keep them in the attic. But they said that when Elvis was alive, that room, Charlie Hodges and Jerry Schilling used to stay in that room at one time. And now we're leading into the pool room, which is just very fascinating in and of itself. It's a game room, and look at that intense drapery all over the walls. It's all over the ceiling. I think they said it took 11 days to be put in there. But he used to love to entertain friends down here playing pool. They show a trick shot that went awry and broke the felt on there. And I just love the festive decorations. Kind of wonder what made him choose that wall tapestry type of look. He was a very unique person, but you just kind of wonder. It's definitely got its own vibe. And for Christmas time, I think it looks cool. You can see how he would have had... I remember reading where the kids used to love to come running through here and playing during the holidays, chasing each other through the house. And that leads us to the room that takes us out to the jungle room. Carpet on the walls. They said you can't even put carpet on ceilings and things like that anymore, like that it were done here. This was originally an add-on to the house. This whole room wasn't originally here, but Elvis would record music here. He loved to entertain here. Those were all Lisa Marie's presents. They used to put presents in every room. There used to be a waterfall that came out of there, which would have looked really nice. This room, and they actually said that seat, Elvis used to sit closest to us in there, and he liked to look at Lisa Marie playing with her toys, sitting in that chair in the corner, right over there where that little bear is in there. Right there. Now, what's interesting is that they said that's the back of the house. That's the original back of the house before this room was added on. But Elvis designed this room because he loved Hawaii so much. He wanted it to feel like he was in Hawaii. So if you notice the furniture and the detailing on the furniture, it's definitely got that tiki vibe. And yeah, he recorded a couple albums here. One being from the Jungle Room. Very Elvis-y. You notice those horns in a couple of different rooms for decoration. But of course, Elvis sitting closest to us on the couch with his feet up, looking at Lisa Marie. Now we're heading out of the house. That would have been an original garage, and that's the back door that takes us out to what leads us to Vernon's office. Then as we walk down this, that's where Elvis used to originally have his carport, where his motorcycles and cars were. And that is the pathway to Vernon's office. And then there are the stables over there. We didn't see any horses at this point. But looking back on the house, the back of the house, where we just left Graceland, and Lisa Marie's swing set, and notice on the slide, Elvis wasn't shooting at her, but he was shooting at something, and yep, As we go into Vernon's office, this is where they used to receive all the mail for Graceland, and so they got tons and tons of holiday cards, sent out all of it, Elvis's holiday cards from here, and the Colonel used to keep a lot of them where he got mail as well, and you can see that they still keep it pretty much the way it was when Vernon ran the office. You can see some of the holiday presents in the background they would have received. They put all this away every year, bring it all back out. They say they have boxes and boxes of fan mail. The original mailbox from before they changed it to Elvis Presley Boulevard. One of the original Christmas cards, which I thought was great, as well as those. Elvis in the red jumpsuit in one of those. And they show on the wall where Elvis had done an interview right after getting out of the Army in this office. Right there you can see him in this office doing that interview. And then that is a little model of Elvis's birth home in Tupelo. And then onto the smokehouse, which is attached to this, which is where Elvis used to do his target practice. And I'm not going to do a full tour of all the buildings that they show you because I've done it before. But I'd like to show this one because it's kind of funny. The bullets they pulled out of the walls and stuff and out of the concrete when they were putting this together. There's the back of Graceland, and also looking back for horses, which I didn't see any. I was thinking I probably wasn't going to see any at all as we head to the trophy room. I don't show that much in here because I've shown it all before, but looking back on the house and the pathway from the house out to here, I wanted to show the trophy room a little bit because Elvis and Priscilla had their wedding reception there when they came back from the wedding and everything. So we go in there and I show you his birth certificate because that's kind of important. And of course, wanted to show the family Bible since this is a Christmas video. That was the family Bible and the family tree, which you can see. Get a little closer and you can see where there's Priscilla and Vernon, Elvis, and Lisa Marie, and Gladys and Elvis. And then that was Gladys's dress. And Elvis sitting on that couch that we saw when we first came into Graceland. And also a picture a little deeper in beyond that room. And there's Elvis in there with that white piano that's still there. Now there's the wedding attire. Priscilla and Elvis's wedding clothes. Gotta love that. Planned on having it in Palm Springs, had to move it to Vegas and then come back to Graceland for the reception. And Lisa Marie's crib. Elvis's desk from upstairs, some of the items from the desk and on the desk. You can see his telephone, some of the books that he was reading, and then some of the old furniture that used to be in Graceland at one point when he was going with like a red theme. I really dig this stuff. I like this kind of stuff. That was very Christmassy to me. And Lisa Marie and her son, Benjamin, who the last time I was here just took his life right after my last trip. Now we're heading out of the back of the trophy room, and you can see the pool that Elvis, lots of video of Elvis playing in the pool, jumping off the diving board into the pool, and that then takes us out towards the Racquetball Court, which is always a very sad place for me. But I did notice off to the side that some of the horses were out in a little side pen. But as we go into the Racquetball Court, he had a love for racquetball, and the last day of his life he was out playing racquetball, and even sang a couple of songs in this room on that piano. I believe it was Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain and Unchained Melody, and then went up, tried to go to bed, and ended up dying in his bathroom. So it's always sad to see this for me, but knowing that Elvis sang in here and that his songs, his voice reverberated off here that last day kind of makes it feel special also. So we're going to go into the Racquetball Court area and show you a little bit of the court that he used to get his exercise on. All right, now we're walking out to the meditation garden where Elvis, his family, extended family are buried. Here you can see recently added is Benjamin. Lisa Marie's son. And then Elvis and his mother, father, grandmother over there. Here's his mother's original headstone. Before they moved her over to here. And this was originally the statue that was near her grave at the time when she was buried at the original cemetery. Of course, this was the memorial plaque for Elvis's stillborn twin brother, Jesse. And then next to Jesse is Gladys, Elvis's mother. Nobody saw this one coming when she passed away. It really, really crushed him. He was very, very close to her. In fact, he proposed to Priscilla on Christmas of 1966 so that his family could all be there. And here's Vernon, his father. And then, of course, he died shortly after Elvis. He was actually here when Elvis passed. Elvis passed here in the house, close up in his bedroom. And then, of course, here is where Elvis is buried. He also was moved from his original burial. The first line on here says, "He was a precious gift from God. We cherished and loved him dearly." On the audio guide, Priscilla says she remembers hearing that he passed away. And she went to a movie and she said she couldn't even remember the movie, but she remembered thinking, what is the world going to do without Elvis? And I'm going to go ahead and leave him a couple of my guitar picks, even though I know they remove these every day. I'm inspired by Elvis, and this is my little contribution. And here they are, right down there, my little picks. And right next to him is his grandmother, Minnie Mae. Merry Christmas, Elvis. Now we're leaving, and you can see the back end of the pool and coming up to Graceland. What a beautiful tour this was. What a beautiful Christmas house experience I thought it was. I hope you all enjoyed it. And they try and keep it as much as the way Elvis had it as they can. I think they did a wonderful job. Goodbye, Graceland. Goodbye, nativity scene. Till tonight. I'm so glad I came to do this. I hope you guys are enjoying this today. Look, it's a giant Elvis guitar pick. Well, that was fantastic. Now let's go to the hotel. All right, Lionhearts, what a great tour, huh? All right, I decided to stay another night, and I'm gonna go eat at Marlowe's. What other thing can you do in the evening than get picked up by the pink limo? Let's go, Marlowe's! Oh yeah, by the way, I think we have enough time for movie night tonight. See if my ride is here yet. I love that tree. Oh, they're playing the Christmas Vacation song. I can't believe they're playing this song. I love it. That's like a perfect Christmas. All right, there it is. There comes our ride. All right, yes. Marlowe's pink limo. Looks like it's just me. There it is. Feels like it's been a hot minute since I've been here, but I love this place, so here we go. I mean, I've only been here once, but it was great, so very festive. Oh, here we are. There's the man. He's even wearing his own mask. Hold the seat here. Can't complain about this seat right next to an autographed gi. Now, last time I was here, I didn't have time to go in the gift shop because we came late, so I'm going to do it today. I just love the way this place is decorated. You gotta love it, don't you? From my seat, you can look into the other dining room. This place is just a staple here. Anyone will tell you to eat here if you ask. I decided to eat totally irresponsibly today, so, you know, it's a holiday. Here's an order of the deep fried pickles. I'm not gonna eat them all, but I'm gonna indulge today, like I said. Once again, I think these are the best I've ever had. They're just hot as the bejesus because they do spears instead of chips. Yeah, I haven't eaten like this in like 2 months, but I decided to try the lasagna and the corn fritters because they were recommended to me last time, and the mac and cheese. And I still have pickles. This is insanity. So the last time I went to Graceland, 3 people that worked there recommended for me to come here, and they recommended the corn fritters, so that's why we had to get them. We tried them last time, but I'm gonna try them again. That mac and cheese is really good too. I'm pretty picky when it comes to that, but this stuff's really good. Everything's been insanely good, but this stuff is so hot, I'm still waiting for this to cool off, but I think I'm about ready to dive into that too now. And I kind of got it because it has ricotta cheese in it, and I love ricotta cheese in my lasagna. Alright, I was finally able to try it. It's fantastic, but I think my mom still makes the best I've ever had to this day. But this is a close second. I seriously think I did as much damage as I can, but I don't think I can do any more. Basically enough for an entire full other 2 meals. And that's how that trip went. Now let's go look in the gift shop. Yeah, I heard about this famous gift shop last time. As soon as you walk in, look at that. You can buy your own Elvis outfit. And records. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, look at all the cool stuff. Everything Elvis, of course, but man, they have mugs I've never seen before. Look at all that stuff. And the art is just killer. So are the shirts. I think they just made a sale on this shirt. I'm buying it. Elvis with the tear. Elvis in Charo, he did not want to have a beard. He was not a fan of that at first. He thought people were going to make fun of him. Check out all the cool stuff over here. Oh, Eric Singer bought me that as a gift one time, that plate. You can buy just about anything in here, and everything's pretty reasonably priced, to be honest.
Very reasonable price.
That's right.
Correction.
I love this karate Elvis figure, that's great. Get the shirt that says I pigged out at Marlowe's. And it is Christmas. Look at all the Christmas ornaments. All kinds of stuff. Alright, I'm going to level with you guys. If you're buying souvenirs, buy them here before you go anywhere else, because they actually have better stuff here than the guest house and the mansion. Check this out. That is from a concert at UD Arena, University of Dayton, from where I'm from. I'm buying myself a little Christmas gift right here. This Elvis New Year's concert ticket. Isn't that great? Totally excellent, just like I expected. Now let's go back and watch a movie. And here's my ride. So for those of you that don't know, if you stay here every night at 7 p.m., they show an Elvis movie in the theater that you're welcome to go watch. That's what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, Elvis's pick. They even have a little tree, actually a big tree over here. Big beautiful blue tree. Tonight's movie is That's the Way It Is. I love it. Couldn't have picked a better one for me. We have a few minutes before it starts. Looks like I might be watching this alone. That's okay. Looks like they're using the small screen over here. If you think I'm gonna complain about having an entire movie theater to myself, you are mistaken.
Oh no, they're bringing down the big screen. Here we go. Well, my friends, the time has come. It's the end of the night, and I figured, what the heck is the best way to end a Christmas vlog but come back to Graceland and show you what it looks like all lit up at night with the nativity scene and everything. Let me zoom in so you can see the house. Actually, let me go over here so you don't have a big tree right in your way. Oh yeah, how beautiful. And then you can see right over here, there's a nativity scene, and I'll zoom in on that for you. Oh, how beautiful. I hope that this made your Christmas a little extra special, everyone. I switched over to my cell phone. You can kind of see the house through the gate over here. A little bit better. I love looking at the house through the gates here. Isn't that great? All right, my friends, we're gonna call it a night. Thank you, Caroline Pierce and Tori McKenzie, for becoming my newest Patreons. Thank you all for watching from Graceland, USA in Tennessee. Elvis's house. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Mm-hmm.